At 72, Pierce Brosnan finally revealed the haunting truth about what he and Keely Shaye Smith endured behind closed doors. Truth so powerful, so unsettling that many who followed their love story for decades never saw it coming. Before
Whether
we
it's
begin,
through our
ask
phones
yourself,
or our laptops,
how much pain can a
the
couple hide
innovations of
behind a red
tomorrow
carpet
are
smile?
being shaped today.
Stay with me because
Stay
what Pierce
connected,
confesses
because
will
the
change the
future
way
may
you
be
see one
closer
of
than you think.
Hollywood's most admired marriages forever, for most of the world. Pierce Brosnan and Keely Shaye Smith were the picture-perfect couple, hands intertwined. Warm smiles and an unbreakable bond that seemed almost unreal in a place where relationships rarely last. But Act 1 of their story begins far from glamour. Pierce wasn't the iconic James Bond yet. He was a man carrying the weight of deep emotional scars. Losing his first wife, Cassandra Harris, to cancer left him shattered, and for years he felt as though a piece of him had died with her. His family later described him as a quiet ghost alive, but drifting. Then, one unexpected day in Mexico, he met Keely. She wasn't a Hollywood star. She wasn't chasing fame. She was a journalist who spoke gently, laughed sincerely, and listened deeply. Pierce would later admit that her presence felt like a breath returning to lungs that forgot how to breathe. But here's where it gets interesting, because even though it looked like a fairy tale beginning, the darkness wasn't done with them yet. As we enter Act 2, the hidden struggles begin tightening their grip. Hollywood didn't welcome Keely with open arms. She was mocked for gaining weight after having children, ridiculed by tabloids, and criticized for not fitting the Bond girl image. The world expected Pierce to be the elegant leading man with a wife sculpted to perfection, but he refused to bend to that narrative. He defended her fiercely, telling critics that she was the most beautiful woman he had ever known. But the pressures didn't stop. The couple faced relentless trolling, including comments so cruel Pierce later admitted he had to shield Keely from them. Their son's battle with addiction nearly tore the family apart, forcing Pierce into emotional territory even darker than his early years. At one point, he confessed he feared losing his son the way he had lost Cassandra, slowly, painfully, helplessly. It was a fear he described as a shadow that never left the room. Just when you think the storm couldn't intensify, Pierce revealed something even more devastating: how he and Keely spent years fighting quietly, privately, against health scares that threatened to dismantle the life they built. Friends of the couple later said they were shocked at how much they endured without letting the world see them break. But here's the twist that keeps viewers glued. Despite everything chasing them, grief, harassment, addiction, illness, nothing managed to crack the foundation of their love. Why? Because both had seen life at its darkest, and they refused to let Hollywood, tragedy, or fear rewrite their story. Now we enter Act 3, the revelation. At 72, Pierce finally broke his silence, admitting that the real horror of their marriage wasn't each other, it was the way the world tried to tear them apart. He confessed that the fear of losing Keely consumed him more than any headline ever could. Every health scare reminded him of Cassandra. Every hateful comment toward Keely reminded him of how fragile happiness truly is. What Pierce wanted the world to understand was this: Keely didn't just save him once. She continued saving him through every heartbreak, every storm, every moment he felt the past creeping back. And in return, he chose loyalty, devotion, and protection over Hollywood expectations. As he put it, "She made me whole again. Why would I ever let the world tell me she wasn't enough?" And that's the twist viewers never expect. The horror wasn't their marriage. It was everything they endured to keep their marriage alive. Pierce Brosnan's revelation isn't heartbreaking because of tragedy. It's heartbreaking because it shows how rare, how fragile, and how fiercely fought true love really is, especially in a world determined to question it.